This is Season 8, Episode 166 of the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast.
Sometimes the important thing is not the number of miles you've driven, but what's going on inside your head while driving. The Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast will stimulate your mind and keep you company while on the road. Join us for education, motivation, and inspiration from wherever you may be in our nation. You'll hear roundtable discussions about important information that's impacting our industry. Plus, you'll learn more about new technology, equipment, driving opportunities, safety, and operations. Get driver success and fitness tips to keep you profitable, safe, healthy, as well as entertaining stories from the road. And don't you know, we've all got a few of those. We might be traveling in different directions, but we're all part of one driver community at the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. With your host, trucker Tim Cicerelli.
Hey, good morning.
Well, hello, friends, once again, and welcome to episode 166 of the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. My name is Tim Cicerelli, otherwise known as Trucker Tim, and on the date of the release of this episode, it is Veterans Day 2025. So before we go any further, if you are on the other side of the speakers listening to my voice right now, and you served our nation in any capacity, no matter which branch of the military you served from, a very heartfelt thank you from all of us at Stevens Transport. Now, there's one veteran in particular that we are going to have our primary focus on today, and we'll get to that in just a second. But first, coming up in this episode, I sit down with Chris Hanley, our new Director of Safety. We'll also be talking to Cheryl Wilson, our driver spotlight. Cheryl just wrapped up her second lease and continues to train the next generation of drivers. But it is Veterans Day, and there's one veteran in particular who could be the recipient of a brand spanking new Kenworth T680. He is our Stevens Transport representative in the 2025 transition to trucking, and his name, as you know, is Mark Scriven. Mark, an Army veteran and proud Stevens Transport driver, a family man, he needs your vote today, because today is the very last day that you can vote for Mark to put him in the cab of that truck. We make it very simple for you. We have several links in the episode notes. Just scroll down, click the link, and vote. It's that simple. And you can vote as many times as you like from different devices and in different browsers. But let's kick off this episode as we talk to the man who is up for this brand new Kenworth T680. It's Army veteran Mark Scriven on our Stevens Roundtable. Who else would we have on our Stevens Roundtable on Veterans Day than a veteran we've all had on our minds the last couple of weeks? A veteran who served in the U.S. Army, who is representing Stevens Transport for the Transition Trucking Award to win a Kenworth T680, to thank him for the service to our country and to thank him for what he's done for Stevens Transport. He's a family man, he's a good man, and he could really use this truck. And today is the last day to vote. And joining us now is Mark Scriven with Stevens Transport. How you doing, Mark? Happy Veterans Day.
Doing good. Thank you. I appreciate it. How you doing, Tim?
I'm terrific, buddy. Thank you for your service first and foremost. I see we have a little visitor with us here. Would you like to introduce that looks like your son, I guess?
Yes, sir. That's him. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bud.
My name is Scriven, and I'm 7 years old.
And you're 7 years old. Are you proud of your daddy?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we're cheering your daddy on, all right? Hey, Mark, how many kids do you have?
Yes, sir.
I know you've got a relatively new child in the house, don't you?
I do. She's not here currently, but I have 3.
3 kids.
Yes, sir.
And all right, so you're out there on the road. The kids are at home waiting for daddy to come home, I'm sure. Do you get a chance to see him when you're out there on the road with FaceTime and be able to say goodnight to him every day?
Most definitely. We try to make that a routine.
Awesome. Mark, how's this campaign been for you? What have they had you do over the last few weeks? I know you've done a couple of videos and you've done some traveling. Tell us about this.
It's been different getting used to the TikTok life, trying to make these videos and like come on the fly to get people to know you.
Yeah.
All of this is out of the norm because I ain't really a social media guy. It's been a good experience, getting to reach out to people and seeing how many people is actually, supporting me in this process is pretty nice.
It is. It is. A lot of people care for you, buddy, and a lot of people are proud of you. What would you like to say to those who have voted and who are going to vote today over and over again? Because you can vote more than once, and you can vote from every single browser and a different device, and today is the last day. What would you like to say to those who have been voting for you and are really going to pound those screens all day today to get you in that truck?
First, I would like to thank everybody that gave me their time. It means a lot, even if it's a couple seconds, the fact that you're just taking that time out, I really appreciate it. And those that are giving me their time today, let's make it count. It's the last day. Let's try to get this truck and bring it back home.
Oftentimes on Veterans Day, we thank the veterans for their service, and we should every day, but especially on Veterans Day. But the best way to thank a veteran for his service is to change his life. Coming back from serving in our U.S. Army, and then now as an essential worker, as a hero delivering the goods through Stevens Transport. I mean, that is essential. And y'all are heroes of the road. We wouldn't have what we have if it wasn't for y'all. Like we hear Angela say all the time, if you bought it, a truck brought it. So,
most definitely.
I mean, we can't do what we do without you. So, Mark, what would you like to say to the folks at Stevens Transport and how they've supported you over these last few weeks?
I would say thanks to all the support. We're a big family. Can't wait to see y'all. I'll be in the yard actually later on.
I know that it's a busy day today for you, Veterans Day. We're going to go ahead and let you go, but I'm praying we're going to have you back on here when we announce that you're the big winner.
Sound good to me. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, buddy. Mark Scriven, our U.S. Army veteran representing Stevens Transport. Today is the day you can vote right now at transitiontrucking.org/vote. We will have a link in the episode notes to click to make it simple. We are down to the last few hours, folks. This is urgent. This is immediate. We need to do this right now and know that you'll have a part in changing Mark Scriven's life. Thank you for your service, Mark. Thank you for all you're doing, and good luck, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate you as well.
We make it very simple for you to vote. Just visit transitiontrucking.org/vote. Click on Mark Scriven, our U.S. Army E6 Stevens Transport representative, and in the red box, check Vote. Always love to welcome new friends or family members, as we like to say here at Stevens Transport. And we are now passing the mic to Chris Hanley, our new Director of Safety. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. Yourself?
I'm wonderful. Welcome to Stevens Transport, Chris, as a new Director of Safety. This is a new position at Stevens Transport. Am I understanding that correctly?
Correct. Yeah. I'm not taking over a position. This one has been created to lend assistance here in the safety department.
All right, Chris. And so where were you before you came to Stevens Transport?
Before that, I was with a company called Jordan Carriers out of Natchez, Mississippi.
So what led you to Stevens in the first place?
The position looked pretty good, but I have family here in the area, and so it was a no-brainer. A good move. Yes, sir.
How long have you been with Stevens now?
About a week and a half.
Well, you are a newbie. So again, welcome to Stevens Transport and this new position, Chris. Tell us why you believe this position was created at Stevens Transport.
Definitely there was a need. Everybody seemed pretty tasked out, and Mr. Ken needed some more assistance. It's hard for him to keep his thumb on everything. He's a very busy man. And so I'm here to take some of the load off of him and provide guidance and support to the teams that I'll be managing.
I believe with any company, when a new position is created, that's because of growth. There's a need to be even better and to level up a little bit. So tell us about your position and what are your direct duties and how do they affect our drivers?
I will be over the fleet safety managers. I'm also over compliance, the logs, and then the hallway is going to be mine as well. I have a wealth of experience dealing with drivers, and I bring a knowledge When I started in trucking all those years ago, the owner of the company said, "I'm going to teach you trucking from the ground up." I was excited. I figured I was going to learn pricing and lanes and things of that nature. I was quite wrong. I actually started in the shop, changing tires, doing wheel seals and brakes and things of that nature. And I literally learned trucking from the ground up.
Literally.
And it gave, literally. And it gave me the experience that I needed to be able to more effectively talk to drivers and help them diagnose issues on the road. And what I am doing is I'm bringing that experience here to the office environment to work with the individuals who may not have that. We've got some that are just an absolute whiz when it comes to the computer side of it, but they may be a little short on their knowledge of DOT compliance or the setup of the vehicle, and I'm here as a tool for them to use to get better and expand their knowledge.
Wonderful. Well, terrific that Stevens Transport saw the need, filled the need with somebody with a wealth of experience like you have. Tell us about your first impressions of Stevens Transport when you came through the halls there and started to meet everybody. And I know you're still getting your feet wet. We said a week and a half. So, but what's it feel like so far?
It's very impressive. The company I came from was 800 unit fleet. This one much larger. Mm-hmm. Tasks have been divided up logically, and it is pretty much a well-oiled machine. Everybody knows their job, knows their duties, and they specialize in it. And the more I see, there are different groups. The compliance group. All they do is hours of service, and they've got a great handle on that. And fleet safety managers, wow, that's a dynamic group right there. I recently interviewed Mr. RJ, and very impressive. The man is great personality, has charisma when he talks with the drivers, presents things very well, very respectful. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you don't find that in the safety world. It's a lot of accusations and you did this and that. And he communicates well and is very sincere in his desire to help out. And it's impressive. And they've made some good hires prior to me, and hopefully I'm one of those good hires as well.
Well, you inherited a good fleet of safety managers, it seems. So how lucky you are.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Well, Chris, want to welcome you to the family like we did at the beginning of the interview. I look forward to having you on anytime that you'd like to present some information to our drivers. This is an open door policy and a forum that we have that we're very proud to release information in real time on a weekly basis with the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio podcast. So welcome to Stevens, welcome to the podcast, and I look forward to meeting you sometime face to face.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. You take care.
Now more than ever, truck drivers are true American heroes. The men and women who literally keep America moving by delivering goods across the country. Being a professional driver is a rewarding, financially lucrative, long-term career filled with exciting adventures. A career where you'll never have to worry about job security. If you have your CDL and keep it up, it will sustain you for the long haul. You can see the country, serve your country, and provide a good life for your family. Whether you'd rather haul on a dedicated route or lane, or prefer working with one specific customer, if you want to own your business, we have a program that sets you up for success with all the tools and support you need. We've got opportunities in our intermodal rail division and have programs to help military veterans transition into trucking careers. We have second generations of drivers whose parents have driven for Stevens, who then trained their children and are now truck drivers. Some are even small fleet owners. So, whatever your dream is, you can achieve it right here at Stevens. If you're looking for a company with a 40-plus year track record that's never had a layoff and just had the largest pay increase in company history for both new and experienced drivers, Stevens Transport has you covered. We offer the finest tools and technology and provide our drivers with the best state-of-the-art equipment on the market. Our infrastructure will support you both on and off the road. As a driver for Stevens, you become part of our family. Many companies throw the word family around. We're family-owned, family-run, and family-driven. Our 40-plus years of success is built on family. At Stevens, you're not just a number. Our drivers are part of our extended family, and we recognize and honor them every chance we get. If you want to be among the top income earners among professional drivers, if you want great benefits, if you want to have every type of driving opportunity at your fingertips, if you want to be part of a company that will stand behind you and ensure your success, come join the Stevens Transport family today and become an American hero. So, what are you waiting for? Take the first step toward your future career with the best trucking company in America. Become part of the Stevens Transport family today by calling our recruiting department at 1-800-333-8595 or apply online at stevenstransport.com.
Ever wondered what it's like to drive across the country and get paid to see America's breathtaking landscapes? Welcome to life as a team driver with Stevens Transport. The life of a trucker can sometimes feel solitary, but with team driving, you're never alone. Let's dive into how teaming up with another driver can transform your trucking career. So what exactly is team driving? Simply put, it's when two drivers share the responsibilities of operating the same truck. This allows for continuous travel and efficient delivery. Federal regulations require solo drivers to be off duty for at least 10 consecutive hours after 11 hours of driving. Team driving, however, maximizes productivity by alternating driving shifts, cutting down on overall trip times. By working in shifts, team drivers can cover over 5,500 miles a week. That's more than double what solo drivers can achieve, leading to more priority loads and higher earnings. Efficiency is key. With two drivers, tasks like loading and unloading become quicker and easier. Plus, you'll earn more per mile. One of the greatest perks? You get to choose your driving partner, whether it's a close friend or a new acquaintance. Having a partner on the road makes those long hauls more enjoyable. And what about rest? Team drivers sleep in comfy bunk beds while the truck is moving, allowing for nearly non-stop travel without sacrificing sleep. Safety is another major advantage. With two drivers, there's an added layer of oversight to ensure committed safety. So, if you're ready to take your trucking career to the next level, consider team driving with Stevens Transport. It's the perfect blend of companionship, efficiency, and increased earnings. Explore the benefits of team driving and start your adventure today with Stevens Transport. Apply now and join a team that drives you to success. Your journey starts here.
Welcome back to the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. My name is Tim Cicerelli, otherwise known as Trucker Tim. If you wouldn't mind, when you hit your next stop, please follow or subscribe to this podcast from whichever podcast platform you're enjoying it from. We are everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible. If it's a platform with a podcast on it, we are there. And by following the podcast, you'll have a brand new episode waiting for you each and every week as soon as it's released. And if you wouldn't mind, please leave us a review. Tell us what you like about the show and what you'd like changed. We are producing this podcast for you to keep you educated, informed, and hopefully a little entertained as well. What do you say we celebrate one of our drivers who just completed her second lease and for being a dedicated trainer for the past 4 years? This driver talks about how she started on her truck driving journey with Stevens Transport and the amazing opportunities that have come along the way. This is driver Cheryl Wilson.
My name is Cheryl Wilson. I'm an independent contractor and trainer for Stevens Transport. Since I've completed 2 lease completions, I've been an independent contractor now for 4 years. The support's been there and the equipment's definitely there, but I'm happy where I'm at. I can't complain. You would laugh if I told you it was when I was moving my stuff from Arizona back to Kansas, and I had to rent a 26-foot U-Haul truck. And during my journey, I was thinking, I can drive a big truck. I was watching TV one evening, and they were advertising, become a professional driver. And that's pretty much how it all started. So I started Googling, and that's how I found Stevens Transport. I think what the eye catcher for me was their training program, their driver training program. I knew I had never driven a truck before, and comparing it to some other companies, I ended up deciding on Stevens Transport. Number one, I think it would probably be Tennessee. It's so green, water, all kinds of trees. My second one would be Montana. And my third one would be upstate New York. Absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't matter what gender you are or what background you have or where you're from. They give you the same opportunity. They have opened the door for me, given me all the support that I needed to be successful. But above all, they also give me a chance to grow, enhance my career, and advance in it. I can say that that means a lot to me. And I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl, for sharing your story. We'll have a link in the episode notes to a video from the audio from which you just heard. We'll also have another link to this video. Here is the story of 2025 Transition Trucking finalist, Mark Scriven.
I feel like that I've always had like a joy in that, kind of like picking people up, you know, kind of just going. Service is my thing, honestly. I'm the oldest of a lot of kids. I actually always been at service. I didn't really think about going to college. I think the fastest way to independence was just getting in the military. In the military, I was a little confused. I didn't really know what I was gonna do. My granddad, on my dad's side, was also a truck driver. When I was little, I used to watch him, you know, Peterbilt, hitting that Jake brake. So that was the thing, you know, that got me into it. And then I went to trucking school. I wanted a company that really paid attention to the drivers, and it's kind of like, you know, with the military, it's like paying attention to your soldiers. Stevens, it was a great experience. I love black, it's my favorite color. Yeah, so when I seen the black, I was like, I'm sold already, but let me hear what y'all talking about. Such a like strong color. Drew me in. It felt good, it felt like I was in a spaceship. A digital dash, standard red light in there on the bottom, little floodlight, it's nice. Pretty much, it sounded like a company that cared about the drivers a lot. Like that family bond, like it just felt like I was continuing doing what I've been doing. This actually feels more personal. I'm operating like under myself a lot more, you know? I would say the similarity between trucking and the military is the operation order, how things work. So you get your load, same as getting the mission. You know, you get a little brief. I would say as soon as you deliver the load, it's the same as, you know, sending that completed mission. Hey, it's done. It got here safely. What's next? The challenges you're gonna face in those first 6 months, I would say physical fitness. Sometimes you're gonna be in bad situations, right? And mentally it might feel bad, like, you know, it might not be a good situation. That confidence to get you through things is gonna be way better. Like, you're gonna be more attentive, more alert, sleep better. It's gonna force you to take care of your equipment yourself. The truck is important, but if you take care of you, you're gonna take care of your truck. Take care of your truck, keep everybody safe. I think all that stuff just kind of trickles down, but it does start with, you gotta at least give yourself some time back. You know, you gotta decompress from a physical standpoint as well. Stevens, I think, is a very structured company, and I'm extremely proud to be there.
Again, vote for Mark Scriven at transitiontrucking.org. A link will be in the episode notes. Well, there she is. That'll do it for episode 166 of the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. If you found this podcast because you're searching for a brand new career, please make sure you visit the episode notes. We will have phone numbers and every link possible for you to learn more about Stevens Transport and even schedule a call with one of our recruiters. All the information is in the episode notes. And like we said earlier, please follow or subscribe to this podcast from whichever platform you're enjoying it from and share it with one of your fellow drivers. We sure would appreciate it. And finally, my name is Tim Cicerelli, otherwise known as Trucker Tim. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, be safe out there. And thanks for listening to the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast.